Welcome. We're going to go on a little journey. A journey that's going to take us to a meditation. And this journey is going to, well, actually, we're just going to climb the mountain. So if you're ready, find yourself in a quiet spot. For me, I've chosen this spot. There will be sounds that come through, but the part of this meditation is to be able to block out the exterior sounds and focus in on here. So hopefully you are in a spot that you find that's quiet for you and you can go within and go with me on this journey. So we're going to start with taking 5 deep breaths. We're going to inhale love, peace, and joy, and as you exhale, find 3 things that you want to release in your head, and as you release, you verbally, you keep it silent to yourself, but you release it through your breath that you're releasing. So again, you are going to inhale 5 times, peace, love, and joy, and you're going to exhale whatever it is you want to let go of. So we're bringing in peace, love, and joy. We're letting go of some things that we're holding on to or that we want to let go of. So take a second, find your center, and begin with the breathing. Breathe in. With that last breath, quiet yourself for 1 more second. Now see yourself at the base of this mountain. This mountain has no trees. This mountain is a mountain that is covered with tall grass. This grass is probably 4 feet tall. It's hard to visualize climbing this mountain, but you're going to climb this mountain. Just take a deep breath and look up. Yes, this mountain is steep. It's very steep. But we're going to climb this together. And here we go. Visualize the grass parting as the universe makes way for you. That's right. We're climbing now. And it just seems as every step you take, the grass parts. And as you start climbing, there's something about this that pick up the pace. You start feel the need and the urgency to climb faster. And with every step, the universe seems to be making way for you. The grass parts at each step, as if knowing already where you're going to put your foot down. We're climbing. It seems very steep. And yes, it is. This grass is swaying in the wind. But even with the wind swaying the grass, it's still parting just as you put your foot down and raise it up. It's parting, making a pathway for you. It's almost hypnotic as you watch this grass sway back and forth, as if you're in an ocean and you're seeing the ebbing and flowing of the water, but it's the grass. It's as if it's a sea of grass, but yet it's at such an incline, it seems to add another challenge to our mind. But yet our soul knows that this path has already been presented to us, and we already know that we're going to make it up this mountain. As you look up, you now decide to take a second. You take a second to look around, and as you look around, you realize you've come a good ways. And as you look back and down, you've come halfway already. And you just wonder, how have I gotten this far? Because at the bottom it looked like it was very far. You had moments when you looked up and you thought, can I make this? Is this something that I can do? And you're finding yourself halfway up. And again, the universe has helped you. The universe has parted the way, parted the grass, made things much easier. And then we go on. We're climbing. And it's getting steeper. And you feel your legs starting to be taxed. And we're climbing. And you look around. And you look around. And you see you're making way. Look up, and you're starting to see the top. It's mountain. Oh, you're getting close. This grass is just swaying. And now you're starting to feel excited because you know this mountain wasn't quite what you thought it was. And you take another break. You look, as you turn, you've come much further. Yes, you've come a long ways. And this is life. You've come a long ways in your life. You've climbed many mountains. There are many more mountains to come. But when you realize that the universe has always been there, God has always been there, helping you climb these mountains, it makes it easier. It makes it so where these mountains that you are going to have to cross as this one to be completed, you're going to realize that it's not about you. It's about following in the steps that have already been planned out. And now we're going. We're going to finish to the top. Yeah, you see the top. It's steeper even yet. And the grass is still as deep, but yet it's still parting. You're finding no resistance in this grass as you climb. And as you climb, we're going. And now it just seems as if you're having to dig in with your hands. We're climbing though when the grass is parting and the air is getting thinner. But you're still okay. Oh, here we are. Yeah, you're at the top now. And now your whole body's at the top. And now you find yourself doing the winter circle dance. Yeah, that's right. You see yourself accomplishing another mountain that you've climbed. But this time you've done it with the help and the assistance, with you becoming completely aware that God in the universe has been there guiding you the whole time. And it has not just been you climbing this mountain. And as you have your hands up and you're circling, doing the winter dance on top of this mountain, you realize as you look out, there are many more mountains. There are many more mountains out there. And as you see, with your eyes closed, you see the mountains that you have yet to climb. But here you realize nothing's impossible. As you've already experienced up to this point in your life, there have been moments where you've thought, I can't do it, but you know you could, and you know you have. And as you look back now, you've taken a second to look back, you realize you've accomplished far more than you ever imagined you could have. Because here you are. Take a breath. I look down. Now we have the opposite. We're going back down, but it's the opposite. It's straight down. As it was quite the incline going up, it's going to be the reverse going down. Yeah, it's steep, and it's still the grass. It's just as deep, and it's swaying back and forth. But this time, we're going to go down full tilt. We're going to go down running. We might start slow, but we're going to go down. And this is where your faith has got to come in. Because yes, it does seem as if you do that, you're going to be falling forward because it is so steep. But here's where your trust has got to come in. And you know this trust. This trust comes from within you. And you put your faith and belief at the universe, and God has got you. They've got you. They've got you. And now let's go. We're going to start slow, but we're going to start picking up the pace as we go down. Yeah, you see the grass is parting for you. And it is kind of steep. It is very steep. Yeah, your whole body wants to, it feels as if it's being pulled down. And it feels as if you let go, you're going to fall face forward. But what is that you're feeling? It's as if the wind is coming up from the backside of this mountain and it's holding you almost in place, as if the air has you. It's the wind. And as you see the grass parting, the wind is holding you in place. Now is the time. Let go. Let go. Let's run. Yes. 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 I see your hair flying back. You're running at such a pace. You can feel that. Run, run. With your arms out, further. Run. Chew. Yes, there you are. Just like that. You're at the base of the mountain now. Yes, look up. Look where you just came from. You don't even see the path in which you run down. The path is gone because the grass is taking over the path. You have made it down, straight down, and no time. Now is the time to realize. Now is the time to come to terms. Now is the time to know. You came up one side and went down the other, but you did it differently. This time you did it with a faith and a belief that you knew that God and the universe had you coming and going. Take this moment. Look. You know you did it differently this time. This time you did it not fighting. Not fighting it with regret, with fear, with worry, with anxiety. You did it with the belief that you knew you were going to be carried and taken up over and back down. Yes. This is much different. Now you know. When you run into situations, it's going to be time for you to come back to this spot where you quiet everything inside you. You quiet yourself in such a way that you know that you're turning over everything. You surrender. You surrender to God and the universe. And to your own self. So take this time to take 2 deep breaths, 3 deep breaths. Bring in and let go. You bring in peace, love, and joy, and you let go. And now it's time to come back. Yeah, that was a journey. It was a meditation. Guided, if you want to call it that. But this is something that you know now that you can do on your own. To know we're surrounded by little mountains. There's bigger mountains behind the little ones. But this is life. This is what we have to face every single day. But instead of looking at the mountains, look beyond the mountains. See past what you're feeling that you're going through now. See yourself through. See yourself at the top. Don't see yourself always at the bottom, looking up, going, how will I ever? Know that you have the energy, the power, the wherewithal to climb. When you surrender and you embrace the journey. Thank you. Be well. Be loved always.